Hello and welcome back to this live art request tutorial with Andy. You just type in a live request and I'll draw whatever you want. So we're going to start with these iconic gaming heroes, and last week we drew The Witcher, and we had a request from Isaac, hello Isaac, asking for Vesemir to be in the picture. He's a father figure to Geralt. I keep wanting to say Geralt, and he's a very big deal if you're a Witcher fan. He's basically in the third series, I think, if I'm correct. So a lot of excitement going into that, and I'm going to draw him now in the picture, and we're going to play a lot on the father figure, the body language, which is very important. So he's got these, and of course the wonderful armor. The actor has been chosen for this character. I think there was a lot of hype if you're into The Witcher, which I know my boys are. And I actually don't know the actor myself because I don't watch Killing Eve. I will when I've got time. But he's an actor who was in, or is still in, Killing Eve. So let's get cracking with this. I'm going to add lots of heavy armor. And I'm going to have Vesemir in a kind of stance where he's got his hands on the sword. You can't quite see this because it's in the dark, but I will fill that in a minute. And he's a big chap. Apparently the story, if you're a big fan of The Witcher, oh, and if you're not, I'm drawing Lara Croft next. So he was given Geralt as a little boy from his mother's, was a sorceress, and left him with him to train him. And so I'm just going to draw his sword here. And it's amazing how these stories are, oh, I must have his hair blowing in the wind, because he also has, he's a mutant, and he also has white hair like Geralt. So he brought and trained this character up. I'm now going to add the color, and you'll be able to see more now what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just going to add in the white, or skin color, and obviously that dramatic lighting. And it's all about the detail. I know I'm in big trouble if I don't get the detail right. So those yellow eyes have to go in. Now the actor that they thought was going to get the role was Luke Skywalker, the actor from Star Wars. So that's how much hype was going into this series on who was going to get the role. So it's congratulations to Kim, I've written it down, Bodina, and what a coup to get that role. And when you think how massively big the whole gaming industry is. Okay, so I'm putting in now the beige color of his armor, and you'll see now what you couldn't see before. So he's got these big pads and big straps here, and I'll color those in as well. I don't want to spend too much time on coloring in, but this does complete the picture and the whole hype that's going on for this movie, or TV series, sorry, apologize. Okay, and I'm going to do, he's got a little bit here as well. I can tidy this all up in a minute if I miss anything. And then we've got all this lovely chainmail. So anyone who wants to learn how to draw chainmail, I'm just about to show you that. And here we go. And then he's got these huge studs on his gloves. There we go. And so he was a fencer, not a... there we go. So the sword's going to go in there. Right, we have another request. And I did love this movie, and I'm sure anyone who's a gamer loved Assassin's Creed. And another great movie. So I shall draw a little cartoon version of Assassin's Creed. There we go. Right. So we're nearly done. Obviously there's a lot of detail that needs to go in, and I'll try to do that as quickly as possible. As you know, we only have 15 minutes for these tutorials, and we try to pack in a lot. Okay. And a bit more of the legs. So if anyone's wondering what application I'm using, this is called Procreate, and it really is the most amazing. I'm just going to do a little trick here because I am a perfectionist. So I want this cloud to come over there. So there we go. Just going to add some more drama. There we go, because we don't really want to see the end of that. There we go. His leg was showing a little bit, the unevenness. Okay, and I'm going to stick with that shadow, and I'm going to add very similar colouring, lighting as The Witcher, Geralt. Okay, because we want it all to match that drama. And now I'm going to make this a little bit darker. And we're pretty much there. Just need a bit of drama. Drama. We love that. Hair in the wind. Okay. Oh, I promised to show you chainmail, so let me do that. And it's actually pretty simple. You do a very basic wiggle, and then you do we've got those spikes here, and then I'm actually going to just do a very rough light effect. Okay, a bit more chainmail here, and then I'm going to put in a lighter grey, much smaller. I'm going to keep it very uneven. You can hear me dotting it around. And that is, it's as simple as that. And then maybe just a little bit more blocking out and a bit darker. Okay, so who wants to see Lara Croft? So I did a little bit of research on that movie because Angelina Jolie, I'm a big fan of Angelina Jolie, and she was only 24 when she took on that role, which is quite a thing at such a young age, such a big role. And Lara Croft has actually won 6 Guinness Book of Record awards, which is amazing. for basically the most successful game, sorry. Now I must do the sword, and then I must do the yellow eyes to finish off with. So let's put those yellow eyes in, and then we're done with a little bit of that snake eyes. Right, so I hope you like that picture, and we're now going to move on to Lara. Now I have done her face already because I wanted to get straight into an effect called light and shade, and this is a very simple, I know that a lot of people like to see me draw, so I'm going to do that anyway, and then I'm just going to show you a simple way of getting an effective light and shade to create drama. Now the reason why I'm making this sort of theme of drama, because these are iconic characters and they don't sit around knitting. They do treasure, they assassinate, they do all sorts of weird and wonderful things, and it's definitely not crochet. So I want to create that sort of vibe of energy, and we're going to do that with Angelina Jolie, who I absolutely love everything about her. And also I'm going to exaggerate some of her anatomy, because fine artists have done this for thousands of years. So we've got the Egyptians, Michelangelo, everybody has always exaggerated the body. So I'm just going to do that, and that's why I'm free drawing this freehand, so that you can see what energy you can get out of exaggerating. Now I'm going to draw. One thing I did find out about Angelina Jolie when she was doing this movie was that she wasn't all that happy about the tiny shorts. So she said she felt half naked when she was on this film set. Okay, so we're going to do the legs. And then we're going to do, obviously, the big guns, which are ridiculously large. But you know, if you're going to raid tombs and things like that. So I'm not quite sure if she's got two pistols. And now let me color in, and I'll show you what I mean. Oops, there's the color anyway. So we're going to use very basic coloring, and oops, that didn't work when I pressed on that. That's better. And then I'm going to, almost in a way, vandalize the whole thing, because I want to create that drama. So I'm just going to put the base colors in now for you. Her arms are quite, thanks Sue, I just saw your message, how wonderful. Right, now I'm trying to go as quickly as I can because I don't want to bore you. Now, you know, you hear about these action heroes in the movies, and what's so wonderful about Lara Croft is that she had Daniel Craig. Was it Daniel Craig? I'm just trying to think who the actor was. She plays a aristocrat, English lady, who's likes to find treasure, and she has all these bad guys that she has to fight with, and she's an even better fighter than most of the guys, which makes for very entertaining movies. And a lot of the fight scenes at 24, Angelina Jolie had to do by going to the gym, which is something we should all do, especially during lockdown. We should try to keep fit, which is pretty impossible. Okay, so I know she had a gold belt, and these guns are silver. I'm really keeping it very, very simple. Right. Okay, there goes the guns. Guns here. And this is kind of like a poster style. Just one more detail that I nearly forgot in here and here. And these guns actually have a bit of black on them. We want to make them look authentic. Now here we're going to do the light, and I'm going to show you how we do that. Let's go darker here. And the light is coming from her right side. Okay, so we don't want to. There we go. And down here and down here, I'm going to patch up some mistakes because this is live, so mistakes happen. Okay, and now I'm going to go white on the side where the light is coming from, and we follow the curve of her cheekbones, and that's pretty much it. Now we've got, you can tell that she's been in a fight, that she's all hot and sweaty. Girl power. So now you know how light works. And you can try this at home. And I think we've run out of time, so I'd love to do Assassin's Creed. And we'll save that for next time. So let me just put some highlights on the guns, because that's really important. It's all about guns. I haven't got her backpack in here, but I managed to get her. That's pretty much Angelina Jolie or Lara Croft in her, I'm a perfectionist, hot pants and tank top. And we will do, I'm thinking maybe Star Wars next time, but thank you and see you next time. Goodbye.